We're good? Am I good? My video's live? I'm good! Who would have thunk it? Ladies and gentlemen, the Santa Claus anti-rally is here. Why we were buying puts all week and why we continue to do so. What you could do to prepare for the end of the year, our precise daily stock levels, our game plan in Forex, as well as our full stock analysis. I will give you one guess what my name is, and this is the Newsbeat Show. I am focusing on something. We have so many things to talk about, but I hear it. I hear what I should be focusing on. Ah, a revelation as the light shines upon me. I have so many things to share with you, but if you could just do one thing for me, I kindly ask that you pause this video, read this thing from beginning to end, and only once you've memorized it in a slow motion type speed, only then may you hit play. Thank you so much for reading that. Okay, so the Santa Claus anti-rally is here. We've been pretty much saying it last week. Is it a coincidence that 3 out of the 5 last days this week we were buying puts? How many of you guys were actually doing it? Oh, the G20 summit went well. Everything went well, Mark Melnick. Trump and Xi, they're BFFs. President Xi's going to go over Mar-a-Lago again. They're going to play golf, and President Xi is going to, wiretap every inside the hole. He's going to wiretap the golf ball, so when they're in the bag, they could hear conversations. But what is actually happening is just as we told you before, right over here on Friday. Read up all the old videos. Listen last week. Listen to all the Newsbeat shows if you've been watching. What did we say? We were going to go up and then we were going to plummet lower. Don't worry, I'm going to talk about the future from here on out. I'm just going over what we talked about last week. This is not none of this Captain Hindsight stuff. It's very easy to have a Santa Claus anti-rally because me and every other imbecile with a chart can sit here and see red bars, and that is my topic of the day, right? No. So we said the market was going to sell off. In fact, one of my predictions didn't come true yet. I didn't say it was going to happen this week. I did say we were going to gap up big on Monday and then sell off precipitously. So if you're wondering why we made money on every single one of our put plays overnights this week, do you wonder why? Do you wonder why? Because it's obvious. To me, it's so obvious what this market does at this point. I hate to sound cocky or conceited, but I mean, I could bat 85% in this market. I'm trying for 70%, and sometimes I'm on a little hit streak. This market is not done going down. All right, now you want to talk. All right, Mark. Well, thank you, Captain. Please tell me what's happening next week, Mark. Down, and we'll have 1 or 2 up days, at least one, and we're going to be on top of it before the majority of Wall Street. What do you mean, Mark? Well, we need to head lower, don't we? Don't we? Don't we need to head lower first? Don't we need to head lower first? When was the last time we put in a big red bar followed by a green bar that touched that candle followed by a red bar? What happened the next day? Now you might say that again, Mark. When was the last time we saw something that looked like Tuesday, Thursday, because there was no Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, or the last 3 trading days of last week? What was the last thing? What happened? I know a lot of you guys were a little surprised, and I don't know if this trade is going to work or not because honestly, after hours right now, we took a Tesla put spread, and after hours it was actually I don't know why this thing is showing data for Saturday. What the heck happened here with Tesla? It acted as if it were trading today. Something is totally funky with my charts, but it was actually up a few points after hours on Friday. and we went ahead and we took Tesla puts based off the recent methodology. Again, are you watching your Newsbeat live gathering videos? The free education bonanza number 2 explains exactly why I bought Tesla puts at the end of Friday, despite buying calls in it early on and crushing it on the call side. Why did I flip? I only flipped because it set up and told me that it was going to go lower. So, what can you likely expect tomorrow? Well, short of a tweet, short of nothing, ladies and gentlemen, we are plummeting tomorrow. We're going to open up. Open up is kind of a weird way of saying it. We're going to open up down instead of, this isn't an elevator. We're going to open up down. We're going to open down huge. See, I'll get rid of the up. All right. Let me make it simple. We're gapping down. We're going to open up. I don't want to say catastrophically down, but we're going to get, right hooked in the liver, like a Mike Tyson right hook to the liver, followed by like the jawline punch. That's what's going to happen. And if you're holding overnight puts, I will say most likely, short of, again, anything can happen between now and the morning, I will say congratulations because this market is going to get destroyed. If it wasn't obvious to you based on these huge, increasing red volume bars, I don't know what would make it obvious. Now, that's not to say we don't move up lower and higher. We're going to determine that based on the pre-market volume. So I'm going to make it very easy for you to understand if you are not part of the Newsbeat live room. And again, I would like to just welcome the tremendous amount of people who are giving the Newsbeat live room a shot. And again, just record breaking numbers for the firm yet again, despite being an absolutely psychotic week. Thank you for having so much faith in the Newsbeat live service. It's people like you that get me up and make me do videos like this to try to benefit you. And so this is how it's going to work. We have an 87.6% chance of putting in over 1 million shares in the triple Qs pre-market tomorrow before the open. It's very easy for Captain, hindsight to tell you what has happened in the past with no insight to the future. Yeah, that's not me. I'll either say I don't know or I'll try to bring you value and I'll be wrong, but I will put my butt on the line. Most likely, we're going to have well over 1 million shares in the pre-market of the triple Qs. What does that mean? You are guaranteed large intraday down moves. And this goes for the spiders. As you're using the spiders, I'm using the Qs. To me, it's you say tomato, I say tomato. And honestly, being from Staten Island, if I ever use the word tomato, I wouldn't really have a lot of friends in school. So, with that being said, I say coffee. Yeah, not coffee. It's not coffee, it's coffee. And I say tomato. So, with that being said, you're going to be guaranteed large intraday down moves. You're going to use large intraday, you're going to have large intraday down moves. That's not to say that we are not going to pop up. I want to bring you to a day. It was a cold day in late November. It was called November 20th, where the market gapped down tremendously and then closed higher than where it opened. So the way I see a green bar and red bar, there's many ways. Some people see green bars and red bars saying depends whether you closed higher or lower. That's not how I determine green bars and red bars. I determine it open versus close. So even if you gap down 5 points where you open and you close only down $4.50, it will show a green bar that looks similar to November 20th. So I want to see if my hourly could go there because I want to give you an idea of how trading is going to look tomorrow. All right, so here's November 20th. That was the day which, just to show you on the daily again, you see right over here where the Qs opened up a little less than high $3 and change, just under $4 lower. But check this out on the hourly. So this is where the Qs opened up on November 20th. You could see you had large up moves, went to 161.38, fell all the way down to 158.13. We had large up and down moves despite the fact that we eventually bottomed and even headed higher. See, what I've been doing is I've been using the recent methodology, which I shared with the world. I shared it with you. I shared with you my strategy. And then I go in the market and I apply it and I make money on the short side and I make money on the short side and I make money on the short side. And then I caught the long side and I made money on the long side. And now I'm coming in with the short side again for tomorrow. And is it a surprise? Why is he doing it? Are you watching the videos? I'm telling you exactly what I'm doing before it happens. So remember what I said prior to the G20 meeting. I said we're going to gap up and then we're going to head all the way down. And then there's a good chance this month we break our November 20th low. And that's 157.13. That is far away. $156.56, 156 spot 56. And the market goes red for the year. And this green bar you see right here turns red. If you remember at the beginning of the year, back in January of earlier this year, all the way at the beginning of the year, I said there's a good chance this yearly is going to look maybe not as devastating, but similar to the year of 2000, where we're going to shoot up hard and then pull back hard. I don't know if we're going to pull back that hard at this point. I know I put a weird target in just to put myself on the line. Just to put myself on the line. Where is the Melnick 2018 report? You know, how many people out there are charging you for reports that suck? Everyone else out there? Okay. You want some accuracy? Here's some accuracy. Major prediction number one. And by the way, as a member of the Newsbeat live room, you get this for free at the beginning of 2019. This is not for sale. We have tons of predictions here. This is not for sale. This is for free as part of your subscription. We give you as many things as possible. What did I say? The Qs move higher for the first 2-3 months of the year. That remained true. March, April, May, we're going to have a major down move in the market. That remained true. This may potentially coincide with actions of policies with Iran, China, or North Korea. That remained true. Now, here are the two things that haven't come yet because the year isn't officially over. The markets will close red for the year. Then I put a lower target, which is likely not going to happen out of these predictions, which is right here saying my first Q's target is 134.94. We will close the year lower for the first time ever since 2008. And then I asked you if that's a bold enough call for you. So just going back to that prediction here, I do think there's going to be more down moves in the market. Us gapping down big tomorrow is just slightly it's almost inevitable sort of, pictures surfacing on the internet that world leaders are making out with each other in a hot tub, short of things like that being disclosed out there. The market is probably going to gap down tomorrow. The market is probably going to gap down tomorrow. And if you took your Tesla puts with us, and again, if you're in the room, you got to see it. Where are my tweets? Where are my tweets? Yep. So trying out my first Robinhood trade for the first time, where again we have a charitable account in which we want to help, make the world a better place, and we went ahead and we threw on a put spread on Tesla, and of course we shared it in the room as well based off our methodology. So if I am correct, and if the market does gap down tomorrow, your Tesla put spread should be doing fairly well. So back to the point. Are we going to have an anti-rally into the end of the year? There's nothing positive coming out. I don't see anything on the domestic political side here positive. I don't see anything on the geopolitical side positive. Everybody is at war with each other right now. And again, I will continue to buy puts as the market tells me it's time to buy puts. It's kind of funny. My last 3 put trades, I was 3 for 3 on the overnights. Now, I'm going with puts into tomorrow. Let's see if I could potentially be 4 for 4. And that's what the market is giving us. That's what the market is giving us. So I will continue to share these overnight trades with you. It's very nice that we've been on fire recently, just as we started increasing them. We're utilizing my latest statistical methodology, and it's been proven sound so far. So far, it's been a real gem in this market, and I'm looking forward to milking it some more. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, how about my algo levels for tomorrow? Is that scary? Does that support on the triples Qs scare you there. 155.02. I'm insinuating $6.30 lower. Do I think it hits? No, I'm not saying it hits tomorrow. I'm not even saying the majority of these levels won't hit, but when these levels do hit, there's a very high chance that you bottom or top there. If you want to know how to make money off these levels, simply watch the last video I offered you guys. It's a Newsbeat Live Evolutionary Gathering number 6, and it even has my mug on it. And I will literally, great video, thank you. Thank you too. I will literally show you just right over here. You can see right over there. Newsbeat Live Evolutionary Gathering number 6. It's also on YouTube. Just type in Newsbeat Live Evolutionary Gathering number 6, and it will easily show you how to capitalize right off these levels. I go into very easy detail. I explain how it's supposed to be done. I explain how other people in the room have been capitalizing on it, especially traders who one trader has 25 up days in a row, an absolute, an utter beast of an animal. And I literally show you how to take advantage of it. So here are your levels. They change every day. They're here for you for free. For some reason, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what the heck is. Oh, finally it seems the Forex is finally working again. The Forex was down on free stock charts and TC2000 on both systems, and apparently they were having issues with their Forex feed. That's why I don't have any Forex trades for you, because the system was down. I didn't want to do anything psychotic like throw on trades stupidly, because us as traders would never throw on stupid trades just because we were bored. We would never throw on trades just to stay awake, because we're more disciplined than that, ladies and gentlemen. Looking at you. So right over here, um, it's opening up here again, the Forex, and I'll be analyzing Forex trades probably in the next few days again. So, excuse me, I do not have any new orders as a result of the recent Forex issues in the market. Okay. So I shared with you that, shared with you my Newsbeat live names. How about Domo? Domo Incorporated. It's like fear of missing out, like FOMO, but this is Domo. And just a really, really pretty move in Domo. Stock has been an absolute animal the other day, and I'm looking for a follow through from my game plan. I'm looking for a follow through of $20.49 on Domo. It's a new security. The stock IPO'd back in late June, right before July, and the stock just bucked the trend of the market the other day and shot up. So that was really nice as well. So we shared with you our game plan. We shared with you our Forex. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go into our full stock analysis. That is for Newsbeat Live members, and the dozens and scores and hundreds of members that did decide to join us last week. Again, thank you so much, and I will continue to fight for you to bring you that consistency in your trading world. There's a reason, ladies and gentlemen, why the Newsbeat Live Room is not only the most physically attractive, but is also the largest, fastest growing trading room in the nation. Happy trading, make money. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the Newsbeat Live trading broadcast. Have a wonderful evening.